Didn't know what that meant other than this was changing my life, and I felt like I felt compelled to help other people and pay it forward to other people, to my friends, to my family. It was just a natural way I tried to live my life. If I find something good, I wanted to share it with other people. And I had no idea our life would change so drastically over the next 3 years. We'd make over $1 million. If somebody would have told me when I started that we'd make $1,000, I wouldn't have believed it. That's not why we got into it. As a matter of fact, when I first started, I told my coach, I was like, I just want to help people. I don't know how I feel about getting paid for it. You know, I was like questioning my motives and all this. I didn't want anybody to think whatever, if you ever think that. And he goes, I'll tell you what, he goes, when you impact people's lives, the company's going to pay you. So if you want to send it back, you can. 11 years later, I haven't sent any of it back. But those 3 years were amazing. We came to freedom. I got to spend the last 3 months of my dad's life by his side, not having to ask somebody else off of work, and we've gotten to pay for things and take care of our family in ways that we never could. But those 3 years were amazing. But then that was our first era of this company. I'm sharing all this for a reason when we get to the point. In 2017, we sat in another room, kind of like this. It's a little bigger than this. And we didn't realize what would happen, but our company launched the second era of this mission, the second phase of this mission, which is, we thought it was amazing. They reformulated all of our products, took everything artificial out of them, rebranded, launched an entirely new company. And from that point, over the next 7 years, we would earn $25 million because of what happened from going from that first era to that second era. Our company would pay out over those 7 years over $3 billion in commissions to coaches. Like this is a publicly traded company, massive company, 4 decades of research and science and financial backing and logistics. And I don't think people understand what's behind this room. And they all work to help people in here that want to share it and pay it forward. And our company would go from around $400 million annual revenue to $1.6 billion annual revenue, become one of the fastest growing publicly traded companies in the country, ahead of Tesla and Apple and a couple other small little companies you've heard of. That I don't remember what year it was, that particular year, which we were pretty proud of. I realized that we were doing this much. It was massive. It was a massive shift. Right now, we are, and this is why some of you are in this room. Some of you in this room will go out of here and you'll do what we did 11 years ago, and you'll look back on this room and you'll have impacted over 1 million lives because of your decision. The reason we're doing this tour, this is kind of one of the first stops. The reason we're doing this is we're looking for high-level, hardworking, mission-minded, good humans that say, you know what, it's not just all about me. I do need to put my oxygen mask on first. That always has to happen first. But sometimes, how many of you have heard that analogy about the oxygen mask? Because they say that on the airplane. I don't know if they still say that or not.
Yep, they do.
But when I was a kid and I'd fly and they'd say that, I'm like, that's not fair. Put mine on first, Mom. Don't put yours on. Help me first. You know, like put yours on. But we don't usually share the rest of the analogy, which is the reason you put yours on first is so you can help other people with theirs. So you're healthy enough to do that. That is our vision. That is our every single day. We actually have the thing that actually works. There's one variable between the 4 billion people around the world and the solution that we all hold in our hands right now. The one variable is the coaches in between to spread it. And by compensating them at a level that no company has ever compensated distributors,